stunt cars. Oh, darn it. Today we're taking a look at 2 stunt cars that I have. That ended about as well as I thought it would. Dankpod's joke is over. I can get rid of this now. We're baby. I couldn't find the other baby. I tried to put the baby on top of the blue one, but then it just all fell. I couldn't find the other baby. I don't know where it is. I need to find it. You can go over there. Alright, we're checking out 2 stunt cars today, both of which I got from Canada. I'm sort of just going to work through the Canadian funnies gradually. Number 1 is this. It can do that. It can do all these things, which is pretty cool. Some of that. Some of these. Very neat. And then there's stuff back here. I'll turn it on. Oh, it's out of batteries. If you were to turn it on, it would just make a small beep noise and then not do anything. Despite having a speaker, it would, flash its crazy lights everywhere as well. That's one of the ones I got from Canada, but that's not the main one we're looking at. The main one we're looking at today is this. Alright. This is, don't know if you can see the logo on the bottom here. This is Longjiang. There you go. This just runs on AA's, although clearly, judging by the just massive hole for a jack here, there was a version that ran off of battery power. Annoying Value Village tag right in the stinking middle of the dome. I'll probably move that later. Just relocate it. So this, I thought this was going to play something. It's got a speaker hole. If you look closely, you'll see there's no speaker inside. So, you're going to remedy that by opening this up. Now it is possible there are like 4 things that could have happened. Number 1 is that, and this is probably the most likely, is that this originally played music, but then some annoyed parent got fed up with the loop and just opened it up and took out the speaker. Number 2 is that the speaker's still in there, but it got corroded and removed from its little speaker thingy, or it's like absolutely smashed to bits or something. Like got jammed in something and then got crumbled into a tiny powder. And then it could also have just been manufactured without a speaker, either intentionally or as a factory error. However, if it isn't meant to have a speaker, I am going to put a speaker in it anyway, because I think that would be neat. There's very likely a header for a speaker on the board already, that they just didn't bother using. That is, if it is the case that this was manufactured without a speaker, there's very likely a header for it on the board anyways, and I'm assuming it plays music, so, yeah. So this is what happens when you currently turn it on. Gotta find the switch. It's over here. Notice the glaring absence of music of any type. I've got another stunt car that's about this size. This has got to be like the smallest stunt car of the second smallest stunt car. This is the smallest. Technically, that and the other baby. It's sort of a tie. This is the second smallest stunt car that I've got. Right. The rest of these are all like about the same size. Right, and then this one's just really small. And I don't know why. This one's really big. This one's like bigger than your average stunt car, which is also interesting. I've got the biggest one and the second smallest one. Although maybe the biggest one is the one that I've got from 2000 that's currently dead in a bin. I also have a Ben 10 one, but it's pretty much identical to all these other ones, and it has the very common RC chip. This does not turn, right? So that'll be fun. Oh, it can turn in both directions. I mean, it's a stunt car. I'm not surprised it's meant to be able to do that, right? Right, anyways. 27 megahertz, that's the sticker that someone's put on upside down. Yeah, we're just gonna open the doohickey, I suppose. There are just screws on the top here that we just need to undo. I think 4 of them. Yeah, it looks like this has been opened already. It probably hasn't been opened in a very long time, but one of the lights has been displaced. If we turn it on right now, as soon as I find where the switch is, yeah, see there's no light here, but you can see it going inside there, so one of those lights has fallen down. That could just be because, you know, the toy is a cheap Chinese knockoff that doesn't work right, but it could also be because someone has opened it and been inside of it and then is screwing around and then not putting it back together all the way. Alright. Both these screws were sort of seized up. I did unseize them. They have been unseized. But the speaker removal may have been years and years ago. These were covered in dust when I found them at the thrift store. Yeah, and these are from Canada, actually, from my vacation to Canada. I'm going to be working through all the Canadian stuff gradually. Because I have a lot of it. I have a lot of stuff. Not to mention, I'll be getting that box of China fakes from PXP tomorrow. A PXP the Robox, one might say. But one thing's glaringly obvious: they've forgotten to stick the antenna up this big hole, like they rightfully should have. Right? Let's see. Yeah, one of these LEDs is screwed up. Could just be a manufacturing error. I wouldn't be surprised. Is that in now? Is that LED in there? Yeah, that's in there. So now if I turn it on, it should in theory work more better. Yeah, look at that. LED is in there now. You can see it with your eyes. Right, I'm gonna get this other screw out. Yeah, I went to all these shops all over Vancouver, Chinatown, and just like the surrounding area. And some of them were full of stuff, some of them weren't. I had considerably less stuff. So I see 2 random wires down here, and a bunch more random wires, lots of wires that do not make any sort of particular sense and don't appear to be really connected to anything. So again, this may be another sign of speaker removal. It could, again, just be arbitrary chimney flake business, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah. There's nothing on the board. There's a ground header that is not, connected to anything. That's always a good sign. Yeah, there appears to be speaker capabilities. Oh, they've put 27 megahertz on the board too. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is a sound IC of some variety. It could also just be like the main programming for the board and it slots in and whatever, blah blah blah. M1 LED, speaker plus and speaker minus, which do not have anything connected to them. So, my suspicions were correct. This has never had a speaker. Either that or whoever was responsible for removing it did a really clean job. Actually, there's solder on those pads. That's odd. Huh. Interesting and weird and strange. So anyway, a little journey into the inside of a little China fake stunt car there. I am just going to leave this as is on the floor currently. And we'll get back to this later. And by later, I mean when I have found some wires and soldered a speaker, and then we'll see what it plays, because I think it's funny to just, like, add speakers to things that are not meant to have speakers, but then have speakers anyway. Also, got the line fixed. It does this. It does this. I gotta find the button. Yeah, it does that. Bird is still dead. Bunny still has a locked motor. Crazy car. Can I get this one to turn on? No. How many of these still have a charge in them? Now I'm curious. These are all battery. one's got enough charge to make deep guttural noises, but not enough charge to really do anything else. What about this one? That's a testament to chimney flake stunt car batteries for you. I don't even remember what this one does. It doesn't, I mean, it does, something in here lights up and it does. It's a stunt car, you know, it cars the stunt. Yeah.